Welcome back, folks.
What's up, team?
We
Let's
were
do
able to
this.
lower this bridge, and here we are to open this box and claim our prize. Please be awesome. It is... oh, it's another Mind Flayer.
Nice.
Well, I gotta tell you, this game is really sort of devaluing Mind Flayers, considering the prize for every, like, somewhat difficult puzzle is a Mind Flayer.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, that's what happens when you go in a fight. God, this is the first time I've looked at the TV in a while.
That's not something you should probably say.
You know, listen,
I'm just saying.
I want, oh, what's the board game called again?
Zero?
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I want Zero.
It's just so nice. It's like, it's something to put on in front of the fire or something. And enjoy with friends and companions and compatriots.
We should do that,
comrades.
like, Christmas Eve.
I'll bring it. It's my favorite, like, passive board game to just, like, play.
Yeah,
There's
just,
others,
like, talk and hang out.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I love active board games like Betrayal in the House on the Hill and Werewolf
That's my
One
game.
Night.
One Night's so fun. I play it during my free periods a whole bunch with a bunch of my friends.
I just really like I love games like that, and I have been blessed with some friends that like board games too. So
do you have
that works
a
out.
version of One Night?
Not currently, because I actually lost mine, so I need
You need to get a new one.
Yeah,
Nice. I feel it.
but
It's a good game. It is a good game. Have you ever played Coup?
No, I haven't. What's Coup?
Damn good game. It's so let me see if I can. I haven't played in like a month, so I want to make sure if my friend Nicholas like noticed.
Yeah.
Like if he watches this and notices I get it wrong, he'll kill me. Basically, if I what's up?
How's Coup spelled? Just so I have
Coup, like a coup d'etat.
Okay,
Like C-O-U-P.
gotcha. Yeah, that's what I wanted to check.
So Coup, it's all about you have a bunch. You draw two cards. Okay, there are a bunch of cards in the middle, and you draw two of them.
Okay.
And the cards are like ambassadors.
I love this monster. This monster is the best evolution track.
Carbuncle?
Yeah, if I remember, it's got a really good evolution track.
Let's evolve
okay.
the hell out of him. Let's do this. He will feel Darwin. He will. What were the birds again?
The finches.
He will be like the finches.
Okay.
What? Was that a lot where I just went?
Okay.
Was that? I feel like I could have said far worse things.
That's fair. Alright, so Coup. Tell me about Coup.
So yeah, some of them are like ambassadors, some of them are like, not emperors, there's a specific word for them, but like, person in charge, like, treasurers, like, oh god, I'm getting the official rules. I don't remember the names of the cards, and so it's gonna be really bad when I...
Okay, while you're looking that up, I would like to mention my favorite card game of all time.
Go for it.
Mao.
Oh, it's the best one.
Okay, so Mao's a really interesting card game for those who haven't played it, and the rule of Mao is that I can't actually tell you the rules. Mao's one of my favorite just games ever in general.
It's made up.
It's made up, but it's also not. It is an internally consistent, brilliant game that's fun, actually genuinely fun to play, but also has a really interesting shtick and can be added and modded by everyone that plays it. So I was introduced to Mao, we used to go to this place in Colorado during the summers, and all of my friends there were really into this game, and I remember them inviting me to play it. I was really excited because, you know, I was getting to know them, and that was fine. And being frustrated beyond anything that I had ever encountered before. So, Mao's really interesting because from the outside it sounds like absolute gibberish. I'm not going to tell you what the rules are, but there are such wonderful rules as stealthy like a crippled penguin, bowling.
But those are the ones that they made up, right?
Cosmology. Well, I think, so this is where I'm not entirely sure. I think there's a core-ish set of rules.
Because I thought the rules were kind of shaped...
They're shaped by the individual players. I don't know whether there's like a core Mao, or whether there's just the core Mao that we used as a group that's now been spread.
See, so I've actually played Mao a whole bunch with my group of friends at Interlochen, which is a summer camp we used to go to.
Were you using Colorado rules, or...?
No, not at all.
Okay.
And I designed a lot of it, actually. But, yeah, we got together, and none of ours were similar to yours. Ours was, I actually used to have a document with all the rules on it.
That's illegal.
I just want to make sure I remembered.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm not actually
I
judging.
didn't share it. But yeah, I think it's framed around a specific card game, and then all the rules change depending on the player.
Yeah, like for instance, when I say Colorado rules, I mean that everybody who learned to play in that group all knows the same core rules, and the same core rules create a coherent, enjoyable game. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that those rules are shared by everybody who plays the game. So, did any of your rules resemble?
Not even one.
That's so interesting.
Well, I mean, there were definitely, like, your, have a nice day.
Yeah. There was a
equivalent with a different
Cool. That's interesting.
Title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, some rules are just gonna keep popping back up.
Yeah, that's fair.
But, everyone called it something different because all the rules were made up.
And it behaves differently, I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There were very different things. And, like, things were added on. With our game, we, whenever you won the round, you created a rule. So there was never one person who knew all the rules at a given time.
Question about that.
Yeah.
Did it work over time?
We would keep it if it was a good rule.
Okay, because I was about to say, like,
if they presented their rules and people figured it out that round and enjoyed it, and we were like, this is good, and sometimes we would do it for a few rounds to, like, test it out so that other people could figure it out and stuff, and we were like, this is a nice addition, we would then keep it. There were many times where we'd figure it out and go, we're done with you. Okay. This rule's out.
Because, like, our thing was, obviously we could introduce rules, and I came up with a lot of movie title rules, which I really enjoy. My absolute favorite...
999?
No, actually, by far my favorite is Here's Looking at You. Brilliant rule, you've never actually seen it. I don't like to toot my own horn generally, but, like, this is a good damn rule. It's really fun, and it also has a really interesting, what we observed to be a gender bias. Guys had a much harder time figuring out this rule than women, and we found that really, really fascinating given the nature of the rule.
Well, this is literally no one knows the rules.
I know,
so.
but what's cool about this game is that it allows you to sort of try your hand at game design in a kind of weird way, but from a board game perspective, I mean a card game perspective, rather than a like a video game or board game or anything like that. It's just a really interesting game.
We should play sometime soon.
I know.
I forgot most of the Colorado rules, so I want to get them back in. Really quickly, I have Kua. So
okay, go. Sorry, that was the point. I was just trying to buy time.
Yeah. It's cool. I just want to get the name of the cards. So there's only 5 cards in the entire game. There's the Ambassador, there's the Assassin, there's the Duke, there's the Captain, and there's the Courtesan. Cortessa, sorry.
No, courtesan is a thing.
But it's called the Cortessa.
Okay.
So each one has a different purpose, and the whole game is about making money. Little money, and then killing everyone else. Okay. You want to be the last person in power. So all the things go face down, and you pick 2 cards. It's a variant of BS in a way. Okay. And so you pick 2 cards, and you see them, and no one else does. All the cards have their own specific things. So like the Duke can every turn command that people give him 3 gold. Okay. And then you just get 3 gold. And
what is gold used for?
To kill people. And I'll talk about that in a second. To stage a coup. So say I claim I have a Duke, I'm taking 3. Somebody can call me on that and be like, I don't think you have a Duke. Okay. If I have a Duke, they lose one of their 2 cards. If I don't have a Duke, I lose one of my 2 cards. Okay. If you lose both your cards, you're dead. Okay. If you get 7 gold, you can stage a coup and kill 1 card of anybody around you. Okay. If you're like an assassin, you only need like 3 gold to kill people. Okay. And so it's basically you lie a bunch, and it's all about how good your lying is to convince people that you have the cards that you say you do.
Interesting.
Acting upon it and like trying to figure out what other people have and trying to see, what's the best thing that you can call to get you the best benefit without, alerting people of what you don't have.
Interesting.
It's a really nice game.
Is it one that's easy to learn?
Oh, you learn it immediately. There's actually little handout cards that you give to everybody playing that has an immediate rule of all the things that people can do. Oh, cool. And it's really short. Like, the Duke's only thing is he can get 3 things at the beginning of each turn. You're gonna die.
I know.
Got nice! Him. You sniped them. That's nice.
I
I was coming close.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got very quiet there because I was like, I don't want to die here.
You still might.
Okay, I need this guy. Come on. Please get me one more view because I need to restock my thing. Oh. What?
I thought he did 4 cards.
I did too.
Huh. We're probably gonna need to abort at some point.
Okay, little caterpillar. Do your best. Thank you, caterpillar.
Nice. Okay. Ku's a great game. I should get it for you. It's really inexpensive.
Sure, I would love to play it first of all,
really
and
fun. It's only $10. Yeah. I wonder if there's ever been any expansion packs. I don't actually know.
oh, I cleared the level.
Oh, nice. Good
That
thing.
felt like a strangely. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. A strangely difficult.
You get one. Damn.
Want me to just do?
Yeah.
Oh, they were okay.
There's nothing really special.
Well, that was the best one.
Siren?
Yeah, that was the rare one.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, we got woo.
Go team.
We accomplished something.
Do we automatically heal when we leave the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna go to the apothecary again to see if anything's going on there. You're probably supposed to only come back here every once in a while, but I feel like
No, the apothecary's dead.
yeah.
They wouldn't do that. They definitely want you to come here all the time, considering like how much there is here.
Okay. Remember? Oops. Sorry. Remember I mentioned the Ooh, wait. I remember you.
You still got 30% of player's health. Hey, that's better than a
Reactivates
fairy.
1 to 2 use cards. So it's like the.
It's a combination
basically
between
it's a better
fairy
sea monk.
and
Yeah.
It's a sea monk and the fairy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm making one.
Okay. Do we have more than one sea monk?
What do you do?
This creature will relieve all friendly monsters of all special damage. That's very
Okay.
specific.
No.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. We have 4 sea monks.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah.
Get a Rebus.
I remember loving this card.
Rebus.
It's weird what I remember about this game. It's like what I remember is affection towards certain monsters and not the
Did you
plot.
the guy had like
Yeah, he has one weird eye. One like awkward eye.
it's like really it's not like a Cyclops where you're like I see this. It's just awkward. It just looks like they like made a dog and they're like give him an eye.
That becomes the little.
Archer tree, sand beetle.
Okay, whatever. No.
Goodness, sorry. I'm
Good.
yawning. I'm yawning. Ooh, I got one more Bonneret story.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah.
Share with the class. Share with class.
21 Pilots. They're good. They're crazy. They're good.
Oh, okay. Is there more to the story than?
Yeah.
I think this band's kind of good.
No, I like them. I'm not sure how I feel about the second album, but anyway, so 21 Pilots. Yeah, I could be getting the story slightly wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. A few years ago, they played at the same venue that Bearston did at Bonneret. There's like a bunch of different places to perform at, and they were at the smallest one. And they were performing their like big song, which is called Car Radio. And there's this huge like electronica breakdown for the bridge. And it's just the main singer who also raps a bunch and screams sometimes. He's very interesting. And the drummer's dope. He's so cool. But anyway, the drummer was like going ham during this breakdown. And this was like 5 years ago. And the lead singer gets over and starts to climb the scaffolding. Okay. Gets to the top of the scaffolding and starts belting the end of the song on top of like one of the lighting fixtures, which proceeded to like fall off some of its hinges. Like it didn't fall, but like he like was breaking this thing and like could have fallen from like really high up. And like as they were doing this, the people who were like walking by the small venue were like tons of people started coming in because everyone was like, "What's this guy doing climbing this stuff without any like precautions or anything?" So they were walking in, and it was the most people that had ever been at the small venue in all of Bonneret history. Wow! Because they all wanted to see this dude who climbed the shit. So Bonneret proceeded to be like, "Okay, you're banned from ever coming to Bonneret again because you're a huge liability." And fans put together a petition to 21 Pilots back
Excellent.
this past year, and it got like over 1 million signatures or something.
Wow.
So Bonnaroo, listened, and they're like, okay, apparently people want you, so you can come back. And 21 Pilots was like, nah, we only coming back if we can headline and play at the biggest stage. And they're like, oh wow, listen, oh, is this a thing?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your...
No, you're okay.
I was not expecting this.
Augustus leaving us. You there, open the doors.
We are not a servant. What just happened?
I don't know. Remember, we're a lady. All ladies are servants, Gina. This game is very, very direct on its beliefs for women.
Oh, their runestone's been stolen, I guess?
Chase thief in mine. I don't...
Why does this dialogue go so quickly? I'm
don't
not
know,
advancing this, by the by.
How are we gonna read this?
I know, even if I was super dedicated... Oh, okay, thank you. Here, this
There
is
you
how. Runestone's been stolen. They're pursuing the thief into a mine. And, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna let you deal with this and I'm gonna finish my story.
Okay. I'll remember this place.
That's fine. So Bonnaroo let him do it, and they got to perform kind of afternoon headlining. So they weren't like big like Billy Joel or Mumford & Sons, but like...
But, I mean, they were headlining.
They headlined. So they came out 30 minutes late, and I have a son... What?
Nothing. I thought I messed up, but I didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
They came out 30 minutes late, and I had, for months, a sunburn to prove that. Goodness. But they came out, and they're like, hey, sorry we came out for a while. We were getting in a fight with our lawyer.
Okay.
I was like, what? And he's like, they said that we couldn't climb shit. And we said we wanted to. And they said, you can't, and if you do, you won't get paid, and you can't come to Bonner anymore. And we're like... Okay, so sorry about the lack of climbing shit. And everyone's like laughing because they knew the joke and all this stuff. So they begin to play car radio.
Okay.
Their big song. And it gets to the bridge. And you can see like all of the security people around like getting prepared.
Yeah, being like, you know what? I'm ready.
And the lead singer looks around, looks at the audience, salutes us, and jumps into the audience. And he, like, sinks down, and everyone's looking around. They're like, where the hell is he? And in the middle of the audience, there's this gigantic, like, 4-story scaffolding that holds, like, all the lights for the evening and all the cameras that they used to record and stuff. And suddenly we see him climbing up the emergency ladder all the way to the top of the thing. Like, the security's all at the bottom being like, what do we do? And he gets to the top and begins to belt the end of the song from the top of the thing. None of the cameras can show him because, like... They weren't meant to show there, so they're just like looking at the audience going crazy, but we can't see him except for like this silhouette on top of the scaffolding.
Okay.
And he's just going crazy and having this great time, and he like stands on the railing and like is like screaming, and it's awesome and dope, and it was so neat, and all was like, this is amazing. And they start their final song, and he gets down, and like, and security escorts him back on the stage, and he finishes. And apparently they wanted to play 2 more songs.
And were
but
they
security
shut down?
comes over, grabs his arm, whispers in his ear, and he's like, "Oh fuck, sorry guys, they're dragging us off stage." But right before, like, they're dragging, he breaks free, runs over to the thing, and people begin to chant like, "Bring them back."
Okay. So
hopefully there'll be a Bonnaroo again.
What? Do we know anything that happened like after the fact? Because
I bet someone does. I'm not like avid 21 Pilot fan, so I didn't like research, but I bet it was funny.
Oh god! But it was a good show too. In
it
addition
was
to
dope.
their
They're
like,
good. They're really good. They played a lot of their second album stuff, which I don't really like. But live, it was pretty good. Yeah. So anyway, I thought that was cool.
That's fascinating.
I'm yawning so much. Yeah, that's one of the better concerts I've been to. I was really into it. It's just like, you don't see a lot of special stuff. I was at the Panic at the Disco concert when they broke the stage here in Atlanta.
What happened?
I was at the Tabernacle, and he did one of his flips, because he does like 12 flips per show, and he hit the ground, and the ground just broke. And they evacuated everyone.
What? Did people get like a refund, or?
Yeah, we got free tickets to when they came back, which is cool.
That is cool. That's good of them.
I think people are
I've seen them a couple times. I saw them at the Tabernacle, separate from you.
He's good.
During the Fueled by Ramen show.
You know,
years and years ago.
You can say whatever you want about Panic, and they're pretty... Like, you can say whatever you want, and I'm not saying I'm going to disagree with you, but I am going to stick to the fact that they're good.
Mm-hmm.
Brendan Urie's one talented fucker, and his old stuff is so good.
And he's got a really remarkable voice, too, which carries the whole thing. I mean...
Yeah. He's one of those. There's a lot of artists that I'm pretty into that, you know, a lot of people don't like. But just because, like, I don't know why. Like, if you're good, you're good, you know?
Yeah.
I'm never gonna call anyone that's not talented. But I'm also
not gonna claim...
Wait.
Someone, yeah, I know.
I got lost in my own thing. I don't know. I only find few things talented. Like, it's hard to win me over, but when you have me forever. I think that's the thing.
I think that's fair.
I'll defend you against anything. So, like, I don't know, as a kid I listened to a lot of his music, and like, he was this really dope tenor that had a really, like, kind of soulful voice, and
Mm-hmm.
I was into that, and he wrote weird ass music, you know? I like writing weird ass music, so he was a big idol and inspiration for me for a while.
Who would you say your primary musical writing inspirations have been?
Like, for the music I write, or just music that I enjoy?
I think it sounds like they're really different answers, so, both.
Well, I mean, I think, musically, Jason Murray Brown has been a huge inspiration. I take a lot of stuff from him, just cues and stuff. I think he of course is far ahead of me, but in the way our minds think, I think we think in a similar field. Sondheim definitely being able to create chaos and weirdness
And make it all
and make it
resolve
seem
into
okay
something that
and make
makes
it
sense.
seem okay.
Yeah.
It's like in How Can I Say No in our show. I mean, obviously, if people didn't know, it takes heavy inspiration from Company, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. And I don't know, it's a bunch of stuff like that. I like the chaos, and I think people like Miller and Tyson take also from that. And I think some people do it well, and sometimes it's done poorly. And I like to hope that I can do it well. You know, Adam Guan has been a huge inspiration to me because he's another one that I think very similar to. But I do think we think in a similar plane.
Well, I mean, that was when you first showed Ordinary Days to me. I know, I was literally just joking on air. It was one of those moments, and I was trying not to draw attention to it, but we did anyway. Oh,
shit, dude, come on.
I've been paying attention. I'm sorry. I was seriously, like, we've been following some guy. I don't know why. I'm sorry, everyone.
You want to call episode here?
Yeah, we'll call the episode here, and we'll jump back in.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Yep. We will see you next time. Thank you so much for listening to us talk about music and such.
Yeah. We probably will keep doing it, if we're being honest. Alright, see you, team.